Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today's makeup video I'm going to do for you is a makeup that Olivia Wilde wore, and it's kind of a smoky eye, but it's really beautiful, so I thought I'd do it today. Someone tweeted me and asked me, and I thought, why not? I'll do that one today. So here we go. So to start off with, I'm going to use Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. Pop that on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use a Real Techniques buffing brush to work that into the skin. I've got a few blemishes, so let's see how this covers. I've literally just moisturised my skin with my oilatum. I have to moisturise my skin just before I put my foundation on because my skin's so dry, otherwise it just goes and I can't blend it. So that's why my skin looks ultra shiny to start off with. They smell so good. Smells amazing. I'm then going to take a little bit of Studio Finish concealer. This one is NW25, and I have got the driest bit of skin here ever known, so I'm going to use that to conceal. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that through my brow bone and a little bit just in this part of the eye here. Oh, people are shouting outside. I'll do the underneath the eyes right at the end, I think. I next want a little bit of Illamasqua Furore eyeshadow, and I'm going to run that all the way over the lid. Now, peoples, if you get really oily eyelids, use a primer before this product. I don't, so I'm not going to. But your primer would go just before this. I'm taking that all the way over the lid. That is working as my base. Underneath the eye with that too, right the way along. I'm then going to use an Illamasqua palette. This one is the neutral palette. If you have colours like these, which most people do, and you only really need this one because it's the main colour I'm going to use, I found a Barry M one that's very similar. This is number 24, which I just want to show you. Don't want to tip it up because it's a pigment. So you could use that instead, which is probably going to save you a bit of money. But I have the whole palette, so I'm going to use that. I am going to start off with this one here, tap off my excess, and I'm going to run that in the corner of the eye. So in a V here, working outwards, so pulling those products out. And there comes your V. So along the lash line, and then whatever's left on your brush worked through the crease of the eye. And also underneath the eye, just a quarter of the way. Her colour actually may be a tiny bit more corally. I think hers, now I'm looking at them compared, is a little bit more like this one here, which is Woodwinked. So you may want to, if you want to bring out a bit more green in the eyes or a bit more blue, you may want to swap it for that colour. But I'm going to stick with this one because that's what I've chosen. Still going to look nice with this colour and give the same effect. I'm then going to take the black and an angled brush, and I'm going to run that through the outer corner of the eye. And that's really going to pull up so it's almost blending with the eye. So it creates that very smoky, winged out look. Softly pulling up to the darker colour sits in that V. Keep your 217 at hand so you can blend it softly so these two colours almost have a seamless join. Losing my voice. This also doesn't go right the way inside the eye. Keep that bit clear. Keep building with it. And then look up and you're just doing the very outer corner of the eye there and very close to the lash line. Those two should join so the bottom of the eye joins with the flick on the top of the eye. Don't worry if your eye shadows are falling down slightly. All you can do, we haven't concealed under the eye and we haven't powdered, so you can just wipe it away at the end and replace it with a bit of concealer. Ooh, that is a laugh. Yes. And then mine was no better. So it should almost stagger its way into a thicker flick but softer. Did that make sense? I think so. I understood it. I'm then going to take a Smolder Eye pencil from MAC and I'm going to run that on the very outer corner of the eye to make that even darker. I'm also going to take that inside the eye but only 3/4 of the way, not right in the inner corner, and on the top of the eye. So it's keeping this inside bit very clear. And I'm also going to take a little bit of the smolder off the brush and I'm going to rub that right in the lash line on that outer corner. So it makes that much blacker. Okay, a bit of mascara. I have got Revlon Grow Luscious by Fabulash Mascara. I'm going to whack some of that on. Curl your lashes if they need it. Mine are reasonably curly anyway. Bottom lashes as well. This makeup's brilliant for people whose eyes are quite close together and they want to pull them out a little bit. They're also brilliant for people with hooded eyes. So either of those things, great for. Right, let's move on to the brows. Now I've been really trying to grow my brows back at the moment because for some reason some fell out here, just fell out, I don't know, and under here. So I've been really putting loads of product on them to try and grow them back. Dual lash covering my brows and they're starting to get there. I wish they were much thicker and as a child I didn't pluck them all away, but a lesson to be learnt. I'm going to take a small amount of Omega eyeshadow from MAC and a MAC 2, which one is this, 266 brush, just to shape the brows. That'll do for the brow shape. I'm going to run a tiny bit of Illamasqua brow gel through them, just to keep all those brows going the same way. And this one holds them in place so well. And then back to the skin. So it's a really quick makeup to do. I'm going to use my same concealer where it's needed. So I'm going to take that slightly under my eyes. A little bit around my nose. Tiny bit, I've got a little blemish on my nose there. I can conceal that a bit. I then need to powder my skin into place, and I've got a bourgeois powder. Again, this one is in 02 Vanilla. I love the smell of all the bourgeois products. I'm trying to make it not using too many expensive products. But I think pretty much most of the products I've used, people will have at home. Then a little bit of blush on the cheeks. We've got a sleek makeup palette of 3 different blushes, which are all corally tones, which is the sort of tone she had on. Or if you have MAC Peaches blush, it'd be perfect. I'm going to use Peaches, and I'm getting a blush brush, so a little bit of Peaches on the apples of the cheeks. If it gives us a big smile, and you'll find them. A tiny bit of contouring if you feel that you need it. I have got a Sleek Makeup contour kit. You can use that if you want, nice and affordable. Suck those cheekbones in. A little bit through the jaw. She's got a super strong jaw, so I need to put a bit through the jaw. On the lips, I've got an ID Bare Essentials Buxom Lip, and this one is in Samantha. Lastly, I want to add some individual lashes. These ones are Amazing Shine, and these ones are the short ones. I just want to add them to the outer corners of the eye. So a little bit of glue on the back of your hand. I put way too much on there, you don't need anything like that much, a teeny amount. I've just taken my lashes off ready. I've got 8 there. I am going to dip them in the glue, look down, and place them on. 4 each side. And there you have the finished look. Really pretty and pretty simple as well. Hope you've enjoyed that. Have a lovely day, guys, and I will see you soon.